Hello. Thank you for taking the time to view this California State University Fullerton Student Teaching Master Teacher webinar. First, we'd like to say thank you so much for working with our student teachers. The knowledge and experience they gain in your classrooms is invaluable, and we know that you invest a lot of time and energy into working with our student teachers. So again, thank you so much. Let's take a look at the CSUF Special Education program structure. The Department of Special Education offers 2 preliminary credentials and 1 added authorization for students planning to work with students with disabilities in early childhood. This is an added authorization. Mild to moderate disabilities. This is a credential. Moderate to severe disabilities. This is also a credential. All students complete 2 semesters of student teaching. Each semester includes 10 weeks of the student teacher being in the classroom. There are 6 formal observations by the university supervisor per semester. Special education student teaching requirements. For student teachers pursuing the mild to moderate or moderate to severe credential, the first semester is always student teaching in a general education classroom. For their second semester of student teaching, this is done in their area of concentration, mild mod or mod severe. For early childhood special education, the fall semester is student teaching with infants and toddlers, and the spring semester is student teaching in preschool. Here are some of the master teacher and student teacher activities. Would ask you to please schedule weekly meetings with your student teacher. In these meetings, you can plan together, discuss any feedback you have for the student teacher, and check the student teacher's progress on the weekly activities. Here are some master teacher general activities. Please introduce the student teacher to other staff and administration. Review any documents provided to you by the student teacher, including our special education handbook, the student teacher's weekly activities, or any other documents they might provide to you. Please provide the student teacher with opportunities to collaborate and work with a variety of individuals, including paraprofessionals and general education teachers. Please review the student teacher's lesson plans in advance and provide feedback and suggestions. There are 3 evaluations that you'll complete for the student teacher over the course of the semester. The first is the candidate dispositions evaluation. The second is the teaching performance expectations evaluation number 1. And the third is the teaching performance expectations evaluation number 2. The dispositions evaluation is completed between week 3 and week 5. This is completed via our online assessment system, and you'll be given the instructions for accessing that system. The dispositions evaluation categories include commitment to learning, use of language, attention to diversity, self-reflection, collaboration, feedback, professional demeanor and responsibility, and professional growth. The Teaching Performance Expectations Evaluation number 1 is completed by the end of week 5. The Teaching Performance Expectations, we'll also refer to those as the TPEs. These are competencies related to the subject or content area. The student teacher will provide you with a copy of the TPEs for this evaluation. Please evaluate the student on that copy and then provide a copy to the student, and then please review your evaluation with the student teacher. The TPE evaluation number 2, it's going to be the same set of content area competencies It is due by the Monday after the last week of student teaching, and this time it will again be done via the same online assessment system that you used for the dispositions evaluation. Schedules. For student teachers, student teaching in general education, mild to moderate setting, or moderate to severe setting, the first 5 weeks is half days plus 1 full day at your discretion. The second 5 weeks is full days, and the student teacher's schedule should mirror your schedule. For early childhood preschool setting, the first 5 weeks is half days plus 1 full day at your discretion. The second 5 weeks is full days, and the student teacher's schedule should mirror your schedule. For student teaching in an infant toddler setting, the requirement is 90 to 100 hours, and the days and times will be scheduled with you, the master teacher. Course load while student teaching. Students in our program have part-time and full-time options. Most students are enrolled in 4 classes in addition to their student teaching. Some course assignments connect with the student teaching experience and are to be completed during the student teaching experience. The teaching performance expectations, again, we'll often refer to these as the TPEs. The student teacher's lesson plans and weekly activities will focus on that concentration area's TPEs. For students in a general education classroom, the TPEs focus on preparing students to work with small groups of students who are struggling or are at risk for failure. Student teachers should not be given the responsibility of any full days of teaching the whole class. Again, here, the focus is on preparing the teachers to work with small groups of struggling students. Red flags. In case of any concerns regarding a student teacher, please notify the university supervisor as soon as you have any concerns. The disposition evaluation due by the end of week 5 is crucial. Please use the evaluation to document any concerns you have. Students who receive an average score below 2.0 or a 1 on any single item may be removed from the classroom and program. When necessary, a Candidate Improvement Plan, or CIP, will be written. These are written by the university supervisor in collaboration with the master teacher, department chair, and fieldwork coordinator. The CIP consists of specific objectives the student teacher will focus on and be required to meet in order to remain in the course and program. And we'll close with a link to the CSUF Department of Special Education website and the contact information for our fieldwork coordinator, Callie Lewis-Chu. And here we also have her email and office phone number. Thank you again so much for working with our student teachers, and please be in touch with any questions or concerns you may have.